to get a brick from a brick factory of the supposed Bulldog Man. Well, we heard noises in the woods and felt like something was chasing us out. Good morning! Thanks for tuning in to Stay at Home Dad Life. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Click the notification bell. Toss me a like down there and throw me a comment down in the comment section. As I said today, I'm going to go over a little bit of my past, and that way we can talk about my wife's chubacabra. I don't have a past with a chubacabra, but I do have a past that lines up with knowing what a chubacabra is. And again, no intentional shaming going on, but got the boys to school at 7:30. Kai got to school at 8:01. School starts at 7:50, so that's tardy number 2, as far as I know, this semester. And we're only 3 weeks in, so we're really going to have to encourage that girl to straighten up. So if you're watching and you're her friends, hey, help me out. How you get a teenage girl to get up and around and feel good in the morning? Because I don't have a clue, because I'm not a teenage girl. Anyway, not shaming her, just trying to help her out in life. I love these kind of days that we're having right now. These overcast, cool days. I love them. And that just motivates me to talk more about things like the chupacabra. So we're going to be talking about that thing. Amanda really did see something very similar, and it might very well have been a chupacabra. So I'm going to run Isaac's lunch into him, because that's where I keep dropping the balls. I keep forgetting to get the lunch, so I have to wait till after 8 o'clock to go to the store to pick up his lunch so I can deliver it. And it does get quite frustrating, but it's my own dang fault. So I did buy him for the rest of the week, so I won't have to do this again this week. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Alright, so we're back in the truck and heading out, and this vehicle here seems to be driving on my side of the road, so I guess I'm going to go around him. I guess he's backing in. That was quite annoying. So anyhow, can't even get it backed in. Scared a cat. Learn how to drive. Anyway, I've got major yawns today. If there seems to be some unusual pauses in this video, tell from my eyes, I'm very tired. Always have to stay up. Seems like there's always a load of laundry that needs to be done at 11 o'clock or something. So anyway, I can stay up and do all that fun stuff. And town is so small, it's like everybody knows everybody. And so I walk in to give Isaac his food, and yeah, everybody's joking around. Yeah, we're gonna eat that. We're gonna eat that, and tell him to just call you, and you can bring him another one. And it's just funny. They're having fun. They love Isaac, so they love to pester him. So I'm almost back to the house. I got a fly buzz, another yawn. So later on today, with this beautiful, cool, overcast day, we're going to talk about some chupacabra. And we'll get into a little bit of my past, which you may find interesting. Some of the stuff I've done. And in other videos, I'll elaborate more on it. We'll just kind of hit an overview of it today. Just an overview to see, or to let you know what, I guess, if I have qualifications or not. But my life was a lot different before I was a stay-at-home dad. My life was a lot different before I was married. So, anyway, I'm gonna hang this up for a little bit, and I will get back with you guys here after a while. Alright, I told you guys I'd go over what all I was talking about, the chupacabra and stuff. So, my background, what started it all was, I started ghost hunting. My senior year of high school in 1994 at Charles Page, and if you're from around the Sand Springs area, you'll know about Old North Road. Page Belcher Golf Course actually comes down to the bottom of that road, and there's a house there now. But when I was in high school, there wasn't a house, it was just woods. And we had to videotape ourselves going into the woods to get a brick from a brick factory of the supposed Bulldog Man. Well, we heard noises in the woods and felt like something was chasing us out. Isaac. And anyway, so basically we ended up running out of there scared to death. Yeah, there's a barbed wire fence that we were getting tangled up on. We had one of those big old VHS camcorders from back then. And it was just a big fiasco. It was hilarious. I can't even remember all the guys that went with me. But we were hooked. Which led into a long time of ghost hunting, back before they had ghost hunting shows on. Jason Cloud, myself, Jason Bradley, or JT as we used to call him. Trying to think of everybody. Bo. Can't remember his last name off the top of my head. But over the years, we had a lot of people that I worked with, close friends. We would go out and go ghost hunting. We've been up to Spooklight Road, and a lot of hidden cemeteries, a lot of old creepy houses, had a lot of weird things happen. Captured a few of them on film. We do have one tape that definitely we've never been able to disprove, and that was our thing, is if we caught something, we'd try to disprove what it was. But we've only got one that we never could disprove, and that's Pretty Solid Ghost. It's about as good as the demon face that I had handed to me one time from a picture that was taken at a family member's house. That's still one of the creepiest photos I've ever seen. So anyway, that's just that. And we'd also, spend a lot of time out in the wilderness looking for Bigfoot, which that's branching over into like cryptozoology. And I honestly don't care which. I like both of them. I've gone looking for Bigfoot a lot. I've never ever went looking for a chupacabra out of pure fear I'd find one. We used to go ghost hunting a lot. My grandpa would say, what are you going to do when you find one? And we crossed that bridge when we got there. But I never wanted to look for a chupacabra because out of the fear that we would find one. So I'm going to show you these pictures that are coming up here in just a sec. I want to put the first one here. And now, my wife sent me this picture, and I told her, I was like, it could be a sick dog. It could be a sick coyote. It looks like it's got the mange. I said, or it could be a chupacabra. And then, she sent me another picture, and I'll put it right here. And I kind of said the same thing. I said, it looks like a sick, mangy mutt or a chupacabra. Well, I guess in the meantime, one police officer showed up, and I'll put that picture right here of his car that showed up, and he walks across the street, looks at this thing, and she says, it's alive, and he backed up and called animal control. Well, then 2 more policemen shown up, and neither one of them would walk up to this thing. Even though it looked like it was about to fall over dead, I guess it still had a lot of life left in it, and they didn't want to approach it. And then I asked her when she got home, and she said it had just disappeared, and the cops didn't catch it, and animal control didn't show up and get it, so it's still roaming over there on the south side, and what they like to refer to as Prattville. So if you live over in that area and you see this, you might look out, because there might be a mangy mutt, or it might be a chupacabra. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.